got back from London, and in all honesty, my whole perspective has been shifted. How I operate, how I work, how I do my tasks is not at the level I need to be doing them to get to my 100 and 200k months and actually be helping the most amount of people. And it was the biggest perspective shift I've ever had in my life. Just seeing how these business owners who are making 6 figures per month operate on a daily basis has made me realize I'm not working hard enough, but I'm also not working with enough intention to get me to my goals. Now, after coming back from London and being surrounded by these coaches who are helping those 7 to 9 figure entrepreneurs, I took 3 of my students, I put them onto a one-to-one call with me, and the results that I got them were instant. Leon hit a $550 day literally one day after our coaching call. Jish, cash collecting 4.5k in a single day, making £450 comms one day after a one-to-one call with me. We got Ruben onto a one-to-one call. He made his first commissions the day after. Not big commissions, but it's a start, and he's only a month in. So in this video, I want to break down exactly what shifted for me, how I'm able to provide results like these for my students, and help you guys find out a little bit more about what I actually do, how I help people, and how long I've been doing it for myself. Right boys, this is the fit that we're going to London with. Got the backpack on, all ready for 24 hours in London. It's currently 11:15. We're about to leave to go to the coach station, and then yeah, I'll see you guys there. Right, we have just got here. We have just got a tea. We're waiting for our breakfast. We're about to meet up with our boy Jerome, where we're going to establish a content plan moving forward. So the content is actually going to be a lot better moving forward to make sure that we are doing exactly what we need to be doing in order to scale, not only as a business, but as a personal brand too. Right boys, so we are in Paddington right now. We just got some deep work done. So we just set our, we just done some admin for the day. We're gonna head over, meet Jerome now, maybe get a coffee beforehand. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with everything anyways. That's good, bro.
Great to finally meet you. How you
How you doing, bro?
Leveraged.
Nice to meet you, bro. Here with Jerome, the one and only.
Young Jerome in the world. Good clip.
We're here, gonna do a little Q&A, find out a little bit more about me, about how I got to the actual position I'm in now, and how you guys can actually get to the exact same position at 18 as well.
Yo, pleasure to meet you today, finally.
I know, first time meeting. I'm doing great, bro. A little bit tired, 6-hour coach, but we power through it. For everyone watching, 6-hour coach, literally last night, booked it at midnight. You guys have to go out and just do every opportunity that arises, right? Especially if you're younger and you're actually aspiring to be someone that isn't the average person, you have to go out of your comfort zone. It's not comfortable getting on a 6-hour coach from Newcastle. It's just something that has to be done.
Today, just going to ask him a few questions, but just for those that don't know, I am a personal branding consultant. I run Leverage Creators. I've helped over 640 6-8-figure entrepreneurs over the years through mastermind events I've hosted in person, online. Some people that you may know have done for you clients and also consulting clients. Igor is now one of them, which is awesome, and we're going to definitely be scaling Igor up because as an entrepreneur, it gets to a point where money isn't just the goal. Having more impact is going to be the main thing that a lot of people aim for, and being able to change more lives, which is something you've been able to do, not just for yourself, not just for your family, but also for some of the people that work with you.
Exactly,
So,
yes, that's the goal. To get as many people to be able to actually get out of their current situation that they don't want to be in long term, and actually be able to learn a skill that they are able to carry out throughout life, even if it is maybe 6 months of appointment setting, move into a closer position, start your own offer, and actually start earning the big money, go into anything, but actually leverage that skill to its maximum potential.
Amazing. So, for those that are watching right now, if you had to say in one sentence, what it is you do, who you help, and what transformation you help them achieve, what is it?
So I do this thing called high ticket sales. Now, the main thing that I prioritize in is appointment setting. How appointment setting actually works is there will be coaches on Instagram. We're in the coach era where everyone sells a course. For example, usually a high ticket course is 3 to 5K. Appointment setters make a 10% commission for every appointment they book for set coach. For example, you book 10 appointments,
for a 3K ticket, 6 of them close, 3 times 6, 1,800.
Is appointment setting something that you can make good money with in 2026?
Yes, a lot of people think that AI will take over. Now, AI can take it over if you're bad. If you don't have the right training, you don't have the right role placement or connections, and you're just trying to kind of outreach here and there to the wrong people, yes, AI can take you over. You have to leverage AI to your use. I use AI every single day. I'm on a good offer, I make good money, and the people I work with also make good money. They leverage AI and they have the right connections to actually not be in fear to being replaced.
Okay. And in terms of some of the people that you've been able to help, what kind of results are you getting?
So we had a guy who started with us. Now this guy, he was making about 1.4k per month, working full time. He had 2 jobs, 1 full-time job and a little part-time job. Now we got him started in about February, and it is now May, nearly June. He has managed to quit both of his jobs, make an online income of, he makes roughly 2.8k per month now.
Whoa.
Just from literally his phone.
Yeah.
Does a few dials a day, has the right connections, and now has learned a skill that he can carry on for the rest of his life, really. I mean, once you learn sales, can you kind of forget it? It's like riding a bike.
What makes you qualified to be an appointment setting coach compared to other people out there?
So the thing with the space now is a lot of people start selling an appointment setting service, coaching for example, and they've actually been setting for 2-3 months, watched a few video modules and understand the fundamentals. The difference with me is I've been setting for well over a year now. I've been hitting consistent 3 to 5k months for the last 8 to 9 months. I've built connections within the space. I know a lot of people like yourself who have a lot of good connections. A lot of people within the space use appointment setters, and when they need a good appointment setter, they come to me and I get them placed on a real offer, not just like a little fugazi startup kind of thing.
What makes a good appointment setter compared to the average appointment setter?
So a good setter is essentially what we call an A player, right? An A player is someone who goes above and beyond for the business, and their biggest worry isn't how do I make commissions this month? It's actually how do I scale this business to make more money as a whole? That's when the appointment setter actually sees the results of making 5k a month plus.
How long would it take them to start making 2 to 5k a month?
A realistic timeline, my coaching ranges from 3 to 4 months, right? When I started setting, I was able to make my first 1k within my first month. Now that wasn't by luck, it was just by really sheer determination, right? There isn't a realistic timeline, but I believe if you really put all your eggs in one basket and you put your all to it, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to start making commissions within your first month, really, and then 4 figures, 2 months maximum, if you really, really determine yourself to it.
What are some of the KPIs that you tell yourself and your students to aim for in order to get those book calls in?
When you're starting out and you're not on a roll yet, a KPIs that I have within the community, so I've got daily objectives, I also have stages, right? So for example, stage 1 will be for beginners who are yet to have a role, and they have a full-on outline framework of how they can actually achieve getting their first role. If they hit those KPIs, I don't believe it's possible to not land yourself a role or build at least a good connection. Now, once you actually have a role, you want to have, there's KPIs differently for every role, of course, right? Let's say you're on a DM setting role where you have to send out 100 outreach messages a day. In order to actually be an asset for that business and be unfireable, that's how I like to say it, unfireable, is the business owner knows they're going to drown if they fire you, is if you just go above and beyond for the actual business. Instead of doing 100, you do 200. Let's say you have a account that has 3 setters on it. The other 2 setters are hitting the bare minimum KPIs. You're the one that's doing above and beyond, even doing 1.5x to 2x. Realistically, who's more likely to stay long-term on that role, replace the other 2 setters, and then combine the incomes from the other setters onto your own?
What advice would you have to people that are current setters, but they may not be making the commissions they want? They've already landed a role, they've gone through the interview stages, and they're just not making the money they want.
Yeah, so there is 2 reasons why you could not be making commissions as a setter. First of all, you're genuinely just not good enough. And as harsh as it sounds, you've not been trained properly. You don't have the right SOPs, the right scripts for certain leads. You have to treat every lead differently and have real conversations with them that not only actually leverage their pain points, but you have to make sure that you can actually leverage that pain point into a buying sign for the sale, right? So you're either just not a good enough setter, or the offer that you have been placed on is what I say, a fugazi offer. So it's a offer that looks really good on paper. I'm sure you see like the 3 to 5k OTEs, and it never really is, because they expect the world out of you. It's just not a good offer. So realistically, if you're a setter that's on an offer and you're not making the commissions you want, either invest in a better mentor or invest into connections that will actually get you placed on a real offer.
When it comes to the stage where you've already been making commissions and you feel like you're hitting a plateau, what is the next step?
So I was in this position recently, right? I've been making 3 to 5k pretty consistently, and I genuinely thought to myself, what is the next steps? What actually makes me fulfilled? Well, I'm a setter. I love scaling businesses. That's why I'm a good setter, because I don't actually just focus on my commissions, but I actually focus on scaling the business as a whole. That's when I started launching my own offer, and then went down a path of working more B2B, leveraging my personal brand like I'm doing, sat here with you. So realistically, if you feel like you're plateaued, you can, it all comes down to connections. I really do believe so. I say leverage your personal brand and aim for something bigger, like a B2B, for example, or you can start up your own offer. It doesn't have to be a high ticket sales mentorship, but generally something you're good at. Now that you understand the actual business infrastructure, you know how ads work, you know how VSLs work, funnels work, you can actually start up something of your own.
One final question is to the younger version of yourself. Oh, he's still young.
Yeah.
But to the young entrepreneurs out there, and the younger version of yourself, back when you didn't have much, you were broke, and you didn't really know what to do, what advice would you have for that person so that you can implement the advice and help them see success at a faster rate?
So I'd say one piece of advice is find something you genuinely enjoy doing and monetize it to its fullest extent. So for example, for me, I started off trading. I made good money trading. It didn't leave me fulfilled. I didn't enjoy doing it. I wasn't making an impact on the world. What made me fulfilled is when my first client actually left his job because of me. It was like, wow, I actually changed someone's life. And that just made me want to go 10 times harder. So I'd say find something that you genuinely love doing, find someone who you aspire to be, and either invest into them or invest around the network, get yourself out there, put your name out there, and genuinely just do so much volume. It is unreasonable for you not to succeed.
You owe it to yourself to be great. So
That's the one.
Eagle, it's been a pleasure, bro. Excited to see you scale up.
And if you boys are interested and you do want to learn more about appointment setting as a whole, I'll leave my Instagram in the bio as well. Shoot me a message saying ready. I'll guide you guys through what you actually need to become a setter and basically how to work with me one-to-one.
Yo guys, I'm here with Matt. Eagle, how are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm great. How do you feel being here?
Bro,
At Leverage Crates HQ, bro.
it feels great. I can't lie. Like something new, stepping out of the comfort zone. You know how it is.
So, Eagle, I'm curious. You have come all the way from what?
Newcastle, bro. 6-hour coach, you know. Midnight.
6 hour coach.
Same day you messaged me, got it booked. Like,
Speed, bro.
bro, you messaged me saying, bro, can you make London tomorrow? Of course I can make London tomorrow, bro. 6-hour coach, that's nothing, you know.
Why did you decide to come down today?
At the end of the day, bro, I'm 18. It's like, what, I sacrificed 1 day of sleep for a connection, opportunity, meeting people, bro. Of course. Why wouldn't I?
It's leverage, bro.
Leverage, bro.
And if you want to invest into yourself, then
What are you doing, bro? You're not gonna grow up.
I'll take your answer.
You what?
Man, like, yeah, man.
Right, boys, so we just got done filming a bunch of content with Jarove. We done a Q&A, so a little podcast style video, a little bit more about me. Now, we also done a roadmap on how I'm going to scale my personal brand moving forward. Now, me and Jarove, we're meeting back up. We're going out for dinner soon. What I'm doing right now is I am doing a bunch of client fulfillment work. So I'm making sure that all the boys are not only smashing it on the roles, but the ones that don't have roles yet are actually becoming leverageable people, right? Now, what do I mean by leverageable people? I mean people who can actually provide value towards a business. Can they provide value to a business? Yes. Okay, you're going to get paid because people pay for value. If you're an appointment setter, and you're not a good one, you're not a you're not a person that can provide value, right? So what that means is you won't get a job, you won't make money. And that's like as easy as it is like to say you won't make money because you're not a good setter. So I'm making sure that before my boys get placed onto killer roles, I need to make sure that they're fucking good setters. And that is guaranteed for all my boys that I am training right now. So we just got done with a little bit of client fulfillment. What we're doing now is, well, I'm filming this little segment whilst I am in this office, which is, by the way, fucking amazing. Like, oh wait, it's on my face. It's an amazing office, right? And I love London. London is great, boys. Step out of your comfort zone, man. Like, this is a little bit of a yap session, but literally under 24 hours ago, Jerove messaged me saying, yo, bro, can you make it to London for tomorrow? I didn't even think about it. I just literally booked the coach to go to London. No excuses, no accommodation booked, nowhere to stay. I didn't even book a return ticket. All I did was packed a suitcase, packed my MacBook, and I got there. 6-hour coach, midnight. I got here at 6 a.m. I didn't see Jerove till about 11, 12. What did I do? I found a cafe, chilled in there, networked with some people. I literally met 2 guys in info in London, completely unrelated. So boys, take a risk once. Like, genuinely go out of your comfort zone. If you have been thinking about doing something for ages, but you haven't because of fear, because of finances, let this be the message that you actually just go and fucking do it, right? You genuinely just go out there, you put yourself out there, and it will feel so uncomfortable. Because I'll be so honest, when I was on that coach, 2 hours in, I was tired, I couldn't sleep. All I was thinking about was, man, I probably should have just stayed at home. I am on 40 minutes right now, 40 minutes of sleep as we're talking right now. So, boys, take an uncomfortable step. Whatever you've been putting off because of fear, just do it. Genuinely just do it. And I promise you, I genuinely promise you, you will unlock a second version of yourself, a completely new person that is fearless, is scared. I've been recording all day in public, something I don't normally do because it's embarrassing. I don't like doing it, boys. But it's the things that you don't like doing that will actually take you from the 1.0 version of yourself to the 2.0 version of yourself. But yeah, boys. Incoming dinner. We're gonna go meet Jerove now, so we'll see you guys there.
So guys, we're here with Igor, my dad, all the way from
Newcastle. 6 hours, same day coach.
Respect, bro.
Running on 40 minutes of sleep, boys, but this is what it takes to get to the next level. Look out there, look out there, look how many people there are.
We're gonna have the B-roll of us networking.
Exactly, guys. Now,
In Mayfair, bro.
people in there making hundreds of thousands a month, right? I'm here as an 18-year-old speaking to these people. Where will I be when I'm 20, 22, 23? Only up.
Only up, bro. Igor, youngest in charge, bro. He's a leverage creator.
Yes, sir.
How have you found the day? We've been in the office, we've been grinding, we've been working.
We're doing a lot of content.
Great content.
Content plans, content strategies. I know exactly what I need to do moving forward in order to actually leverage myself as a creator, scale my personal branding, and establish myself as an industry leader, boys.
Let's go, bro. Guys, Igor right here. You're gonna see the transformation. Oh, never leave a leverage crate hanging. You're gonna see the transformation that Igor's gonna go through. The fact that you're 18 and you're also able to do what you're doing is insane. You're able to look after your family and treat them, make sure they're good. You got a lot of responsibilities, which is really respectful, because when I was your age, I wasn't even in entrepreneurship until 20 years old, 2021.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that are watching this right now, they may be wondering, how is this 18-year-old kid able to make a great living and obviously still working on scaling it, and is able to network with other high-level individuals like yourself, other people that you've seen today. What advice would you give to the Igor last year?
Well, not even just for myself, but as a principal, as a whole,
Some men just simply wake up earlier than others. Some men just don't wake up at all. Make sure you are not the man that never wakes up, because it's more of a risk staying exactly where you are than actually investing a little bit of money, a little bit of time into someone and actually trying, right? If you never try, you will always live with the what if I did try. If you try and you fail, you know that you at least went out there and actually tried to achieve your goals, right? If you have a dream in your heart and you don't follow it and you're religious, it's an active sin if you don't follow your dreams. So find something that you love doing and monetize it, follow your dreams, boys, and just do what makes you happy.
I love that. Bro, you speak so well already. And it's only going to improve from here. Yeah, I love that, bro. Super proud of you, and keep going, my guy. Also, one final question is, you could have decided to join any other online mastermind, any other group, or maybe you want to join Leverage Creators and get connected with me.
Well, first of all, obviously, just the results of people that I see. I know people personally that know you, that always say great things. Overall, like, genuinely just as desirable as actually the amount of time you put into the people that actually join the mentorship. It's crazy. Honestly, I didn't expect it. I mean, like, I paid this guy. All of a sudden, he messages me like, bro, there's a networking event, and now all of a sudden I'm meeting people making hundreds of thousands of pounds per month. It's like, who else does this? No one, right? So, Jerome's the guy to go to.
Yeah, I'm Jerome. I appreciate you. And, everyone go check out Eagle. For those that don't know, what is it that you do online?
So I do high-ticket sales. I also teach people how to get into high-ticket sales. Now, there is a lot of gurus out there, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of snakes. The industry is slowly going down. That's why you have to establish yourself as an industry leader as soon as possible. Now, I'm not one of them guys that just talks the talk. I actually do what I preach. So I'm an active setter right now for a business making 250k per month, and I'm only improving my skill sets by also teaching people how to get into the position I am, how to meet the people I meet, how to quit the job that I also quit myself. And yeah, boys, only scaling from here.
So, Leverage.
Leverage, guys.
You're Jack.
Yeah, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Fucking ICB, bro. I watch all your videos. Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, decent.
I'm on the free leverage creators out here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Who are we with?
Jack Lowe.
Come on. What do you do, bro?
What I do, I run a fitness consultancy.
Alright.
So, how long have you been doing your fitness?
A year and a half now.
A year and a half.
But before I was in the football side. So,
Yeah, I see. Yeah. How come you quit that and went into fitness?
they really quit it, but it was just the money side wasn't there. The money side wasn't there. Bro, this is pressure, bro.
Oh, is it?
I feel pressure.
You want to cut?
No, keep on. Yeah, so what? Yeah, I just moved. The money wasn't the best.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay.
I got a lot of brand deals. Just 1 minute it was there, 1 minute it was there.
Well, why fitness?
Because I love it. I enjoy it. I do it on a daily basis anyway. So why not? Why not post it and then get paid for it?
How did you scale to, like, obviously now you're nearly at 200k followers?
Really, bro. I lost 25,000 followers.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the course of how long?
6 months. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm losing followers on a daily basis, but it's not a big deal. It's like this is growing up, but I'm losing followers, so it's tough.
Yeah, but if you're losing followers that weren't exactly, I mean, like, obviously ready to buy or anything like that, or people who weren't engaging in the content, it's probably a follower worth to lose, really. I believe so anyway, because then there's more room for people that actually engage in your content and can resonate with you a little bit more on a deeper level. But he's not sales or content.
Having some Italian food right now. Make sure everybody eats. I'll tell you now.
Right, boys, we are now back from London, and wow, what an experience it was. I mean, I stepped out of my comfort zone. I booked a 6-hour coach on the exact same day that Jerome messaged me to come to London. I booked a coach, 6 hours long, super uncomfortable feeling. I went to a city where I knew no one. I met Jerome for the first time, but I put myself out of my comfort zone, literally for the sake of business and meeting new people, seeing how they do business. I met a lot of 6 to 7 figure entrepreneurs, and it's like, I've been invited to that event because I've invested into myself and the doors that I've opened for myself. It's just crazy because a year ago, right, and I literally posted this on my Instagram story, when I was in London a year ago today, I would have been clocking into my shift, and it's like, and now I was just chilling in London with all these big people. It's a surreal feeling almost. And now I'm not even saying this for the vlog's sake, but like, this is just like a little yap session now, that it just feels amazing. Like, I've built this life for myself simply out of stepping out of my comfort zone, right? And it's just like, it's so crazy, and that's why I promote it so much, to step out of your comfort zone, take action. And if you feel like investing into yourself is too expensive or it's a scam, the real scam is not doing anything out of the ordinary, living your life how it's designed to be lived. So going, clocking in 5 days a week, you get two days off a week, which is like your days where you can have some fun and party. And in my opinion, that is not the way that I want to live my life. And everything could go wrong in my business. I could get scammed for all the money I have, be left with zero. And just the type of person I am, I know I'd be able to literally go out there and like make it all back and meet cool people whilst doing it. I'd travel, anything, just to not be stuck in the exact same position as the average person. Right boys, that is 24 hours in London wrapped up, and for the next couple of months what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be running free one-to-one calls where we can get to find out a little bit more about you, about your situation, and we can establish a game plan to actually get you started and get you the exact same results as these people who aren't any better than you. Some of them still work 9 to 5, but they're able to provide and make a little bit more money on the side. If you feel that this is something that you would want to do, if you go onto my Instagram, which I will leave a link to in the description, and also put up a little username right here, DM me the word video, and we can establish a time. We'll get you onto a call and we'll get you started printing the exact same as these boys.